Is this a sign of the times or a sign of what's to come? What was captured on camera in Spain has never been captured before. A white Iberian lynx was captured for the first time in history. Believe it or not, this is the first time.
Hi guys, welcome back again to another video. Thank you so much for clicking as always. If this is your first time here, my name is Julie. You are welcome to Julie Harrison Reacts. Don't make it your last by subscribing. The world is reacting to the terrifying image of Iberian Lynx that was captured in Spain. According to the report, this has never been seen before. No one has ever captured a white Iberian lynx before. And according to the Bible, this is a sign of bad energy, a sign of bad omen, and it has gotten a lot of people worried. I'm gonna let you guys listen to the videos and of course everything that has to do with this white Iberian lynx and how both Black Americans we are seeing reacting. Let's watch these videos and please let me know what you think about it in the comment section.
Is this a sign of the times or a sign of what's to come? What was captured on camera in Spain has never been captured before. A white Iberian lynx was captured for the first time in history. Believe it or not, this is the first time in history, this is historical, that a white lynx has ever been seen. This is not a rumor. Scientists have said that this right here is real. So as I've stated in my opening, is this a sign of the times? White animals that don't even make sense to exist. For entertainment purposes only, some of the claims are that this animal is mythical, that it has been on Earth before, and has now made its return back to Earth. Just have another look at the video and watch how it just sits and stares. Just take a look at that. What an incredible animal. And keep in mind, they're saying this is not AI. That is 100% real. So I guess my question to you is, what are your thoughts as to why it's here now? Why haven't we seen one of these before? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear.
Now, yesterday in Spain, a photographer came across a leucidic animal called the Iberian Lynx. And they usually show up when there's about to be an ecological humanitarian crisis because they're basically the environmental messengers that's connected to the Atlantean energetic grid system. Now, when you get into the metaphysics of theological context, it talks about a great majority of these mythological creatures that's in the Bible. So when you go to Revelation chapter 21, verse 1, it says a new heaven and a new earth. That is the third dimension merging in with the fifth dimension. The physical world merging in with the quantum world at the same time, to where a lot of these mythological creatures start to show up in the form of an omen. When you get into the esoterics of indigenous culture, anytime that the universe sends a leucidic animal to the planet, they're basically a galactic messenger. Because when you look at the eyes of a Iberian lynx, their eyes have the ability to pierce the veil, and the white coating of their fur is a representation of the light body being activated during the time of the Great Awakening period as you have the fall of the physical world. All I'm gonna say is that the more the planet speeds up in vibration, the more these motherfucking Pokemon is gonna start popping up. And you can just tell by looking at the eyes of the Iberian lynx, it has an ancient energy. Because like I said, there's an ancient energy just coming to the planet to combat the negative forces.
What this mean? Is the world about to end, y'all? Could this be a sign to what's about to come? Or is this the sign of the time? Somebody just captured on camera in Spain a white Iberian lynx. This never been captured before. The first time in history. No, this ain't no AI either, y'all. If you look at the eyes, it looks scary as hell. I mean, like, it look beautiful at the same time. I don't like cats anyway. I like this one. It looked like his ass just jumped through a portal and said, hell, where the fuck I'm at? TT, this is only for entertainment purpose only. Now, scientists is even calling this rare. If you know energy, then you know what's going on. Anytime the universe sends us unknown creatures that we never heard before, never seen before, come on. Not only that, a white animal? Yeah, the physical world is crossing with the spiritual world. Veil is cracking. So that means the things that was invisible are to be walking right next to us again. They saying white animals are messengers. They only show up when the energy is changing and major shift is about to happen on Earth. And really, animals can detect nature events ahead of time. I don't necessarily think that it's a bad little message. I feel like it's definitely a spiritual message. But you can see that the tail is wagging. Shit, that's cool, ain't it? You can tell that this animal been here before. Like, you can look at his damn beard. Nigga got a nice little beard. Eyes look blue, hazel, green, gray, ancient. Not only that, he got a cool little haircut already. Who the fuck gave him a haircut? Nigga like a real 1.5 on his chest and everything. Then they lined up his beard. Come on. And who shampooed the white nigga? Like, he looking real fresh. You don't even look like he been hiding. I don't know. Did he jump out the portal? I don't know, y'all. Is the energy of the creation waking up, y'all, while the world fall apart?
I don't care if you believe in signs or not. This one right here, this ain't normal. They just caught something on camera in Spain, a white Iberian lynx. And that's not just any animal. This is the first time in history a white lynx has ever been seen. Not in a zoo, not a rumor. This is confirmed. Scientists are calling it rare. But people who know energy, y'all know exactly what time it is. Anytime the universe starts sending white animals, creatures that don't even make sense existing, that means the veil is cracking. The physical world is crossing with the spiritual one. The third and fifth dimension is starting to overlap. And things that were invisible are walking amongst us again. Now, if you know your history, you know exactly what that means. In indigenous cultures, white animals are messengers. They only show up when a major shift is happening on Earth. When the energy is changing and the truth about the planet is about to surface. Look at that shit right there. Look at that lynx. Look at its eyes. It's ancient. It's been here before. That's not a coincidence right there. That's consciousness. That's the light body activating. The energy of creation waking up while the old world falls apart. And this is for entertainment purposes only. But they're saying that this white lynx is a spiritual being in animal form. And the crazy part, it's not just a sign, it's a warning too. Every time the vibration of the planet start rising, things that can't survive that frequency, they start to fade out. The darkness gets exposed and the hidden becomes seen. Jump down that rabbit hole. Do that research. So when I tell you we're stepping into something different, we are stepping into something different. These mythical creatures, these legends, they weren't fairy tales. They just existed in frequencies we couldn't reach before. But now, that veil is almost gone. This lynx right here didn't just appear. It returned. I need you to look at this video one more time. Look how this shit is just sitting there alone. Like it just fell out the sky. Look at this shit. Tell me that's normal. Mind you, they said that's not AI. That's real. Yeah, okay. I'm out.
New animal just dropped, the white Iberian Lynx, and off rip, I feel like I'm looking at something I was never supposed to see. Captured in southern Spain, and the dude won't even drop the location because he knows people about to go searching for it. But I mean, look in his eyes. It don't look like it knows something. Like, it looked nefarious. Like, yeah, I was almost extinct. Now I'm bad like Cook Crack in the 80s. Standing on business. Look at you dead in your eyes, son. Immediately, omen spotted. And it's like, okay, all right, slow your roll. Maybe it's a good omen. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, not gonna say the lynx looks happy, though. Supposedly, the prophecy says when the white lynx awakens in the ancient land of Iberia, the heavens will open for a lineage that never knew surrender. From its gaze will be born the memory of its past triumphs, and in the roar will lie the promise of those yet to come. I mean, hopefully I'm chosen then? I don't know. First, this is a biblically accurate angel showing up as a rare cat. Maybe I didn't study the Bible enough. And Google AI said, which I absolutely hate, by the way, there used to be a time when Google was the best search engine ever. Like, it wasn't even close. But now it's just pay for play, bullshit, and now they just putting AI to the top and dumbing us down story by story. But regardless, they say it's a genetic condition. They also say white lynxes were once considered mythical creatures in local folklore. Well, you never know. Maybe back in the day, they knew something. We always just try to discredit everybody from way back when because we just had to evolve. It's just like, I don't see us building pyramids no more. I feel like I've seen some before, whether he a Pokemon or some ancient cartoon that I've seen, or maybe the little cat that was selling shit in Skyrim. Regardless, this is something. I mean, hey, choose what you want to believe, but I mean, hey, we just seen our first ever white Iberian Lynx. You know what I mean? At least I never seen one in my life. I don't expect none of y'all now either. But now we all see.
The eye contact is low vibrational, man. Like, when did this one drop? I need all my animal enthusiasts, all my animal experts, please come to the front, please. Please. I didn't get an email. I never got nobody said anything to me, right? I'm scrolling and I see a video from a young photographer who's in Spain taking pictures. and they take a video of this creature, this ancestor, right? This is creepy. Objectively, I understand that it's a beautiful creature. It's a beautiful animal. I understand all that. I get that. Subjectively, it's scary as hell. It's as scary as hell. I don't care what you say. And if you try to defend this creature too much in my comments right now, I'm gonna be forced to put you in the category of dolphin lovers. And y'all know how I feel about dolphins. Dolphins are creepy and scary as hell. And I can go on another rant about them if you need that. But this right here, when did this one drop? I didn't get it. I didn't get it up. When nature does an OS update and we don't get told as human beings, I feel like that's toxic. And it's toxic for you not to tell me that this happened, right? Somebody could have hit me up and be like, hey, look, if you want to go camping, this is what's going on. If you don't want to get snacked on, you might not want to go to this area because we got these mystical ancestors right here. And his beard is trimmed up. I don't like that. The point is, what is going through your mind when you see this? You're in nature, you look around, you see this right here. You're not fighting it. I don't care what you say. You're not fighting it, you're not running. I think the only way in my mind to get away from this thing is to explain yourself or confess some deep secret. It'll let you go then. If you confess something to it, it'll let you go. Look at the human facial features and the eye contact.
What in the Animorphs is going on, fam? I don't know if y'all saw this today, but this has been freaking me out every time it touches the timeline. Why do the eyes look like a trapped human? Like, I swear, lynx are only brown. Apparently this one's been bleaching. What's going on? It looks like it's been alive for like thousands of years, bro. Like, how are we still finding new things here? Haven't we seen all the things? What's going on, bro? This looks like, you know what it looks like? Low key, it looks like, you know those fetish furries? It might be a kinky cat. It might be a kinky cat. You know what I mean? He is keeping the animal's location a secret to protect its well-being. You know what would have protected its well-being? Not taking the pic. Just.
This is a lynx. And they is trying to tell us that this is a European cat that's from Spain, but his name coded literally means African spirit. So I'm confused. Iberian, if anybody knows, IB stands for black. Yes. IB stands for black. That's why pounds look like IB, because they use us as numbers for spiritual reasons. They use us as numbers because our energy and our spiritual energy is the currency of America. So that's why the symbolism for pound looks like IB, and IB stands for ebony. This is a black mystic cat. Why the veil is wide open. So cool. She giving me a little bit.
What the fuck is this? This Iberian Lynx? This is the most terrifying thing that I have ever seen. This has to be AI. And part of me kind of thinks it's a furry. Not that I want to kink shame anybody. Y'all do you. But did anyone note that the guy who took a photo of this thing said that he can't reveal its location because he's protecting it? Like, protecting it? You're protecting the scariest creature any of us have ever seen. You need us to protect you from that. Anyway, just had to comment. Couldn't help myself.
This is wild. A photographer captured one of the most rarest animals on footage. If you want to know what I'm talking about, grab your tea, grab your snacks, because you and I are about to dive in. What you are looking at is first ever recorded in history of a leucistic Iberian lynx. I really had to sit here and practice how to even say that. The photographer captured this in the high-end mountains, but the exact location is being hidden to protect this animal. Okay, scratch all this perfect scripted thing. What do you think about this? Like, seriously, if you were walking and you saw one of these things, what would you do? I don't even know what I would do. What are your thoughts? Is this a good omen, a bad omen? Like, seriously, should we be concerned? My thoughts? It's a galactic messenger. The physical world merging with the quantum world at the same time. And because of this, these mythological creatures are starting to show up in the form of an omen. Not gonna lie, when you look at the eyes of this Iberian Lynx, homeboy looked like he's been here before. It's given, I know something you don't know. All I'm saying is, the more the planet speeds up in vibration, the more of these mythological creatures we are gonna see. And as always, if you like more stories like this, you already know what to do. Like, comment, share, repost this content for more awareness, and I promise you, every time you come back and watch my content, you and I will continue to dive deep.
You might not believe your eyes right now, but this is the CGI. This is the white Iberian Lynx, aka the ghost cat that they filmed in Spain. Scientists in Spain confirmed this thing is real, and this is the first time it's ever been caught on camera. This thing looks like it's straight from a green screen or a video game or something. This is something you don't see in real life. Normally, these cats are brown and spotted like Exhibit B, but this one's all white. They're saying it's something that's called leucism. Basically a rare genetic glitch that drains the color out but keeps the eye colors the same. Why do humans lose their mind every time they see something that's rare and not the color that it's supposed to be? And it's because it's unique. So now we got this white ghost cat, the Iberian Lynx, roaming the mountains of Spain. And I already know what you guys is thinking. Somebody's about to go Joe Exotic and say, I need one of them. But this is something that doesn't belong in the cage. This is something that reminds you how wild nature is and how beautiful things can be if we don't mess with it. People wouldn't even believe this thing existed if it wasn't caught on tape. What else is out there that you think might exist?
God knew you needed to see this. Whoa, look at this animal, bro. So apparently someone in Spain took a picture of this animal, and I guess it's called a white Iberian Lynx. They say it's one of the rarest cats in the world. Bro, that cat looks wise. That cat looks like it's been through some things, bro. That cat looks like it could teach us some lessons. And when I saw this, I was like, man, God is so creative. Like, he really made this. God made every little detail about this cat. The eyes, the fur, and guess what? As beautiful and as cool as this cat is, God didn't make that cat in his own image. He made you in his own image. God didn't call that cat his masterpiece. He called you his masterpiece. And think about all the things God created. We haven't even seen everything he's made. Think about it. Like, over 80% of the ocean is still completely undiscovered. Like, there's literally animals down there that we will never see, ever. And yet God knows every single one of them. And think about it. Like, most of us would have never even seen this cat unless they took this picture of it. If God put this much detail and effort into a cat, imagine how much love he has for you. You're not an accident. You're not a mistake. God doesn't make mistakes. God makes masterpieces. And you, my brother or my sister, are one of them. God has never looked at you and wished he saw someone else. God looks at you and he sees all your insecurities, all the parts of yourself that make you cringe, all the parts that you wish were different. And you know what he says? He says, yep, that's my masterpiece. That's my son. That's my daughter. So who cares what people think about you? Who cares what people say about you when you know what God knows about you and you know what God says about you? If someone has something mean to say to you, just tell them this.
What you gonna say to me? Tell me I'm worth this, alright, that's okay with me. That's not what Jesus thought when he was saving me. That's not what God thought when he was creating me.
I won't even lie. By looking at the eyes, the cat eyes of this white Iberian Lynx, you could tell that it is indeed very terrifying. And I am actually very curious on the person that took the picture in Spain. Just like, it's been stated that the person has refused to disclose his identity and where he is. But was that act, I don't even know what came over him and how he could come closer. Maybe it has to do with the exact camera that he used, because that animal, that creature that is said it has never been seen before, it looked dangerous. It has this kind of features of a tiger. And I kind of think that it might be unfriendly. I don't know. But an animal that signifies bad omen, that signifies bad energy in the Bible,
I don't think it will be harmless, right? So I want to applaud the person that even brought the picture to life, because it doesn't look like it's an easy one, because you could tell that he captured this particular creature very, very well. That's even why we have something to talk about right now. Let's talk about the things that has happened this year. It's been quite a lot of things from one to another. We've seen so many things, so many biblical thing that actually signifies end time in the Bible happened this year. Let's talk about the aliens, things that we have never imagined before approaching Earth. Let's talk about the Sea of Galilee turning red, which scientists actually said that it was because of the red algae or red pigmentation. The thing there is that there's always something to back up whatever thing that is being out there. Like scientists, they have a way, or should I say, they have to provide a way of trying to cover up. But what are they going to say about this one right now? Because it has never happened before. It's more like history repeated itself again. It is quite terrifying and people are reacting. Let's talk about the what's it called? A lot of numerous I'm trying to remember my words right now, and words fail me. Like the other time we were talking about hurricane, exactly. A lot of numerous hurricane, the one that just happened, the Hurricane Melissa, the Hurricane Erin, the one that just happened in Jamaica, and it was very terrifying for people. It's been from so many things. We come up to a lot of news on the media and a lot of terrifying things that has actually been in the Bible. And to be very honest, everything that is in the Bible has happened. It has happened. And it has gotten a lot of people terrifying. So I don't blame them when they come up with so many things and people are sharing, what they actually, or should I say, genuinely feel about end time. This white Iberian Lynx signifies a lot of things. And I just hope that people start strategizing. People start embracing God right now. People start talking about repentance, because take it or leave it. I believe that the end is near, and I believe that judgment is near. I don't know what you feel, but this is way too much. It's way too much. It has nothing to do with natural occurrence. This has a lot to do with end time. Let me know what you think about the white Iberian Lynx that was found in Spain. And if this is your first time coming across my face, my name is Julie. You are welcome to Julie Harrison Reacts. Please note that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment. This content is really for educational purposes and, of course, creating awareness on the recent trends happening on social media. Do subscribe for more. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.